What is the difference between intuitive readings and tarot card readings, you ask? Well, they're very similar. However, with the tarot, I'm using tarot cards, of course, 78 cards. And that, when I do the tarot readings, either I do it online, in person, or I do recorded readings. So you submit your questions and, and I answer them. So with an intuitive reading, it's very similar because I'm tuning in to whatever your higher self, your energies, your guides, your angels. Although I don't like to go, I'm a little bit different than some readers. I don't really like to go through third parties. I like to go straight to you. And when I'm tuned in, I get the downloads on what you need to know. And so it's a little more in depth with intuitive readings because we're really connecting, we're being in the field with each other's field, and it helps for me to just see what is it that you need to know. And it also helps with, future possibilities, just like tarot. Because I always tell people whenever I do tarot readings, nothing is ever set in stone. And I that's the danger of doing tarot is, oh, the card said this. So we get it stuck in our head that that's the way it is and it can't change. Well, it can change. Anything can change. And the tarot is usually a reflection of what's going on in whatever you're projecting. So intuitive readings, again, are a little bit more in depth, and I ask that you send a photo of yourself before any reading I do because it helps me to tune in advance. And I really like to be present with people in helping guide them and to be in the highest and best place for us both. And so when we do intuitive readings, we're really kind of grounding ourselves to get some of the negative energies cleared out before we get the messages, before I get the messages to share to you. And also you're more interactive than the tarot. So there is a difference. I'll give you an example. A really close friend of mine, almost 30 years, her father-in-law is just a gem. He's like 84. I love this man. And it was last week, actually, I was taking a shower and I just had this thought about him and I was tuned in. There was something going on. There was something happening with him. And I felt like because of certain events, there was something going on with his health. And sure enough, the next day, my friend called me and said that he was having a serious health problem. So that's the gift that I have. Everybody is capable of using their intuition in any situation. I definitely developed my intuition, at least in this life, trying to decode my childhood. I always say that to people. I was trying to decode my childhood. Not to say it was terrible, but, I had some challenges. But going back to the difference between tarot and intuitive readings is using, obviously, the cards and not relying on the cards, actually, when we're doing an intuitive reading. So if you're interested in either, you can always book, link in my bio. Also, I do release sessions, which is life coaching, and I do love readings. And I love what I do. I love helping all of you. And there are some events coming up. You can check it out September 21st. We're having an online workshop, and I will talk about that more in the coming days. Have a good one.